Nationalism, once considered a force of the past, has returned in the 21st century with renewed strength. Across the globe, movements are emerging that reflect historical patterns while adapting to modern contexts. To understand the contemporary resurgence of nationalism, we examine key examples from Europe, the Americas, Asia, and Africa. In Europe, nationalist movements have gained prominence in several countries. In France, political parties advocating for stricter immigration controls, cultural preservation, and national sovereignty have resonated with citizens concerned about economic changes and societal transformation. In Hungary and Poland, governments emphasize traditional values and national heritage, often challenging supranational institutions. These movements influence legislation, media, and public discourse, demonstrating how nationalism can shape both society and politics. In the United States, nationalist ideas manifest through debates over borders, immigration, and economic policy. Movements emphasizing patriotism, cultural identity, and economic protectionism have gained visibility, often amplified by social media. Online platforms allow rapid dissemination of nationalist ideas, enabling political mobilization and public engagement on an unprecedented scale. Asia presents diverse forms of nationalism. In India, nationalist policies emphasize cultural revival, economic self-reliance, and historical narratives that reinforce unity. In China, nationalism is closely tied to state-led narratives, highlighting historical resilience, economic achievement, and regional influence. Across the continent, other nations also employ nationalist rhetoric to strengthen cohesion, assert sovereignty, and elevate international standing. In Africa, nationalism often intersects with post-colonial identity and development goals. Countries navigate the legacy of colonial borders while fostering cultural unity and political sovereignty. Nationalist movements can promote economic progress, social cohesion, and shared identity. Yet challenges such as ethnic tension and political instability highlight the delicate balance required to harness nationalism constructively. Technology and media have transformed modern nationalism. Social networks and digital platforms enable movements to connect globally, amplifying messages far beyond local borders. These tools not only mobilize supporters, but also polarize societies, as inclusionary and exclusionary narratives compete for attention. The digital era has made nationalism both more visible and more influential than in previous generations. Economic factors remain central. Global trade, industrial shifts, and migration create uncertainty that nationalist movements exploit. Citizens concerned about job security, economic inequality, and cultural displacement often support leaders promising protection, sovereignty, and prioritization of national interests. Modern nationalism blends traditional identity politics with contemporary economic concerns, demonstrating its adaptability across contexts. Cultural preservation drives many nationalist movements. Language, heritage, and historical memory provide continuity and a sense of belonging. Policies often target education, media, and cultural promotion, reinforcing collective identity. Yet these efforts can marginalize minority populations or immigrants, illustrating the ongoing tension between cultural preservation and inclusion. Examining these global case studies reveals common threads. Across continents, nationalism is shaped by identity, culture, economics, and political ambition. Despite differing contexts, the fundamental human instincts of pride, belonging, and self-determination remain central. These patterns illuminate both the power and the risks inherent in nationalist movements today. Before we continue, if you're captivated by these modern nationalist examples, take a moment to like this video, share it, and comment on which movement you find most surprising. Be sure to subscribe to @Looking Back in Time for Episode 5, where we analyze the consequences and future of nationalism in the modern world. Ultimately, contemporary nationalism demonstrates both opportunity and risk. It can strengthen culture, foster civic engagement, and unite populations around shared values. At the same time, it can exacerbate exclusion, xenophobia, and political manipulation. Understanding these case studies equips us to recognize recurring patterns and anticipate the broader societal impact of nationalist movements. Nationalism today is not merely a continuation of historical patterns. It is a living, adaptive force, influenced by technology, global connectivity, and economic pressures.